KRBE, a Cumulus media station.
Good morning, everyone.
We ready?
Live from the TXU Energy Studio.
The Roula and Ryan Show with producer Eric, Special K, and Sam.
It is the Roula and Ryan Show without Roula or Ryan. They're on spring break. I should be on spring break, but
Sure.
I
You're
love
hanging out
getting
with
up
us.
early and hanging out with you guys.
Hanging out with the kids.
We got Sam here. We got Kevin here. And Ahmad's with us for now, but we probably should play your song one more time, Ahmad, from what we just talked about a few seconds ago.
Madam Web.
Here we go.
I just got bit by a spider. I hope the situation isn't dire. I hope that it didn't lay any eggs, or maybe I'll grow legs. I just hope I don't die. This is making me wanna cry. Please help me.
Aww.
I'm such an idiot. For days, I thought this was just a gross pimple.
Nope, it's a spider bite.
Does it make you feel
huge.
better that it's not a pimple and that it's a spider
No,
bite?
because if it was a
That's
pimple...
a cool story. It's better than saying you got a pimple.
Yeah, I guess. I was just like taking pics at Bun B with my mom. I'm like, dang, this pimple is really large.
Oh, my gosh.
So we're doing, it's International Ask a Question Day, which 37530. Ask away. You got, the grown-ups are gone. The kids can play here. Ask us a question. We'll answer it. But Kevin, you did get we got a response from Legacy. Did you see that? It was from Jenny.
Okay.
Where's it at? There's so many here.
It already went by.
Jenny, I got you.
Jenny from Legacy said that they do see patients with spider bites, and they probably can take care of you when you go to your appointment today.
Okay. I mean, Legacy always has my back.
Yeah.
I love Legacy. I've been going to them since college. I love them.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
So that's a good one.
Oh, they'll be waiting for you there with a stretcher.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Uber
Stop
there?
it.
Are you going to be able to drive?
The anti-venom will be prepared.
Oh, my gosh.
Maybe I'll
you're
turn into
ridiculous.
Madam Web and make a better movie.
Yeah. Didn't hurt. That movie was-
Stop.
I watched
Terrible.
it.
Oh, you
It
did
was
watch it?
horrible.
Was it? Okay,
It was
we can talk
horrible.
about that in Celebrity Scoop coming up
Okay,
at 8:40.
you're right, you're
okay?
right, you're
All right, let's start with the questions.
There's
Go
a lot
ahead,
of
Sam.
questions. There is one about a dog question. Because we all have had dogs or have dogs, and it says, do you guys miss the puppy stage of your dogs? As annoying as it was going through, the nipping and the bathroom training, there were some really sweet moments about the puppy stage. So they were curious, do we miss that?
I don't think I did, because my dog was a terror when
Yeah.
she was a puppy.
They eating everything and just tearing
Yes,
stuff up.
and
I hate that.
jumping on people, and it was all I could do to just get her to sit down. And then I made the mistake of teaching her how to how to speak, and then that was it. She just talked for the rest of her life. For the next 18 years, she wouldn't shut the hell up, and I loved it.
Sebi now, because he's about 7, he's finally at that stage where he doesn't pee as much when people pet him.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah, Sebi, definitely.
Like I had some guys, they came to deliver something last week.
He gets so excited.
My treadmill.
Yeah.
And then he got excited and they went by. I'm like, guys, don't pet him. And the guy bent down to pet.
Yeah.
It was on my carpet too. The
Oh,
carpet,
no.
The rug.
Sebi just wanted to.
It was a little bit though, thank God. But the
Okay.
old days, it would have been.
A lot.
He's very
puddle.
submissive. He gets down on his back and then you pet him and then just pee.
Yeah.
That's great.
My
know,
dog,
like, I
the
can't stop this.
OG baby, Misty, when she was a puppy, we lived in a high-rise. And the Houston house, high-rise
yeah,
downtown.
downtown.
Because when we moved to Houston, we thought, oh, my gosh, like this is kind of affordable. We can live downtown, have the whole city vibe. And then
Then you realize why it was affordable. 'cause
Yes.
At the
nobody
time,
lives there.
nobody.
Nobody lives there. But we had a high rise, and thank goodness we had hardwood floors because the puppy stage, Misty was a maniac, and she didn't nibble the floorboards. I know a lot of puppies did that, but she nibbled our clothes. Like belt loops were her favorite, bra straps. So she would nibble them, and I mean, a bra strap. Once that, like, you can't sew that back. So that was, I don't miss that at all. I don't miss that at all.
No, Sammy Joe ate a pair of my headphones that was laying next to my wallet. So I found headphones and cash in pieces.
Oh, yeah.
When I got home.
Yeah, because they don't understand.
My dog Savage, he
Savage. Well, there you go.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he loved the headphones too and the chargers, and I bought so many headphones. It was so annoying.
Did you ever get where they, like the trim? We had the new house. He would get bored. They said they were bored. That's why they would eat like the gnaw on the corners
Yeah.
of the. What is it? Is it the border? Or what is it?
Like the trim. The trim.
Yeah.
Trim.
When
Yeah.
they meet at that corner, so he'd bite that corner off. and
Yep,
it'd be
I
like-
lost a deposit because of that. Now, listen, we're talking about the crazy puppies here. If you go to Special Pals in Katy, you can adopt adult dogs, and you can really do that
That's what I
at
would
almost
do.
every shelter because they need homes and love as well.
Yeah.
And there's Bark Houston, and
I think that's a great
SPCA.
idea.
Plus
Do
it's a lot of
that
work.
instead of a puppy. Yeah, my parents got a puppy and he is a collie, so he's going to be pretty big, probably maybe 70 pounds, I think. Like, collies get really big, but I'm like, why did you guys think a puppy was a good idea?
Yeah,
So they're going through all of that right now of him just, destroying everything, the bathroom breaks. I'm like,
yeah, get a dog that's 3-4 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good idea.
There is other questions.
So,
Do you have more?
let me go with some of these other questions. We're talking about dogs here, but what is y'all's favorite animal, Ahmad?
Not spiders, even though it's an animal.
Yeah, it's not spiders. Clearly, I think, I would say dogs. I mean, I'm not like a guy, when we go to the zoo, I'm like, okay, yeah, cool, that's a penguin. I don't know what to say about it.
Right,
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
want to take it home.
Dogs
Yeah, I
are
don't want to
yours.
take it home like a dog. I loved my dog Savage. Rest in peace. We just had to put him down.
Oh, sorry.
I had him with my ex. Yeah, he was having some issues, but he lived a long, healthy life, and I love Savage. Shout out to him.
Eric,
Oh,
what kind
doggy
of
heaven.
animal would you put in your house if you could?
I had a ferret years ago with my
You
ex.
did?
Well, I got it for her.
Okay.
And for some reason, I'm scared of animals when it comes to bites.
Right.
Some people are just not afraid of put their hand in there and they don't care.
Yeah.
Like that ferret would always bite. So I'm like, "Ugh." I hate that thing.
Really?
I don't know
But
why.
you
I don't like
you
getting.
still kind of like him and won't.
I don't like getting bit, so I love dogs. Dogs are.
Dogs can
I used
bite
to
you,
have, and I had
but-
cats in college. I had 2 cats,
Really?
and that thing was mean.
That's so
It
weird.
would,
I do not see you
it
having
would
cats.
attack my
I don't
feet.
see him having
No.
cats.
I lived in Chicago in a little apartment. And couldn't have a dog.
Oh, true.
Right.
Too much for the college kid.
Mm.
Cats were easier, but then I got the cat to Claude. One of them. That was the worst. I'd never do that again to a cat.
Yeah.
I know.
Because
yeah.
that cat just changed. It seriously, it was not the same. So
Really? We've done that with our cats and they've been fine.
I was like, "What's wrong?" He doesn't seem to. But the other cat was attacking me all the time, so I would definitely choose dogs, hands down.
Dogs for
Dogs
sure.
down.
Sam,
I have become obsessed with those Highland cows. I call them emo cows. They're like the super fuzzy cows.
oh,
And
look at that hair,
What?
the long
yes,
hair.
they look
Let me
like
Google this.
Fluffy
Google-
cows.
Yeah, Google emo cows. You'll see
Emo
them.
cows?
Emo.
Cow.
Oh, look at the
Emo
hair like
cows.
an emo person.
Because they look like they have the hair in front of their
Oh
bangs.
my gosh.
And I think they're called Highland cows. And
I
have,
love this.
I know. I have them in my house, pictures.
they do look like.
I'm obsessed with them.
Are they
they
from
have the
Scotland?
bang.
Over the Highlands are in Scotland.
I don't know. I just know they're called Highland cattle. Is the actual name of them because I'm
Look
pretty
at
sure.
this one is posing.
That's what I'm saying. Look how cute he is. He looks
it
like
looks
he's
like
emo.
an emo MySpace
I think
picture.
one of our listeners has one, and I need to come to their house.
Scottish Highlands.
If I saw someone have this in their
Sweet.
car, I would go in it.
I'm going to the Highlands this
there you go. You gotta go see
summer.
one.
Look,
You gotta take a photo with one.
Kevin, you take a
I'm gonna
picture,
see if I can do a Highlands cow tour.
My mom has printed out pictures for me because I love these emo cows. So it's either an emo cow or
Kevin, let your hair
dogs.
grow out,
Yes.
and then you can do a photo shoot.
Tonight
And
will
do like
be
a
the
swoopy.
night
Yeah,
that
a
I
little
will
swoop.
fall
Hey,
for
for
you over again. Yeah.
Y'all know that I love otters. If I
Yes.
could live with a pack
Oh.
of otters, I
Yeah?
know, not even that kind, not the kind
No,
that we
not-
find
no.
over in Montrose.
Oh, okay.
Like
But I'm
legit.
talking about there's this ranch in Texas where you can go for the weekend and spend time in the pool with otters, and I would like to
They're
do that.
mean. Didn't
Yeah.
somebody
Some
get attacked by
are
a
mean, yes.
There's a news. The guy
It's
almost
like-
died.
Yes, because
In the
that's in their
wild.
natural environment because they are aggro animals. But at the same time, if you raise them from puppies or whatever they are,
Yeah.
then
Remember that listener we had up here for the mystery box, the raccoons?
yes, well they brought the raccoon up here.
brought
Yeah,
the raccoon was their pet. It lives in the house.
very
and-
sweet.
I'm glad I wasn't here for that.
Oh, it's so cute because it could hold your hand. It had opposing pendant, whatever. you
Really?
call
You'll
them.
be shocked at how many people we could do that as a topic maybe next week. Have an animal that's not a typical
Yes.
a dog cat.
What's your weird animal?
Like
Oh,
they say
yeah.
in Texas, there's more lions or tigers in that people,
that people are
own
owning?
than are out there in the wild.
Ooh, that's
Texas, just in Texas alone.
scary.
Yes.
So people want to know where are Roula and Ryan today?
Rula, she's sleeping in because we're supposed to take this week off, but her kids wanted to come in, so she came in Tuesday, Wednesday. Her daughter was busy for today, so she was working late doing the calf scramble. She's got some stuff going on today, so she took today off. Ryan, I'm not sure where Ryan's one of those guys where it's like, all right, see you later, guys.
Yeah,
And then he just
literally,
disappeared.
he was like, all right, see you guys later. And I haven't heard from
Sometimes I
him
wonder if
since.
he's like in the CIA or something.
Oh, he's got to be.
He just
Well, he
disappears.
posted some curious picture that
Oh, yeah,
it
people
looks
said he's engaged,
like
but
he's engaged.
That's an old
Oh,
photo. That's a
yeah.
photo of him. He did a photo dump with. I guess he's telling the world that he's dating somebody. So
Yeah.
go to at Radio Ryan Chase,
Chase.
and you can see for yourself him and his girlfriend.
Well, maybe he's been
Yeah.
engaged for a while and he just didn't tell us. Like
he's old school. Those older school dudes, they like to like keep their not tell us stuff.
Yeah,
Right.
the cards close.
Yeah, like cancer. When he had that, I was like, I had cancer. I'm telling you guys tomorrow. You know, type of thing.
And
He's
he
the type of
didn't?
guy who holds it all in.
He's been going to diamond cutters every weekend, I'm pretty sure.
Stop
to get
it.
more and more jewelry.
You're such a
Jewelry.
brat.
Yeah. Because,
You're
he's
such a brat.
got a little more work to hold on to a gal, if you've heard him on the show. And
Yeah.
Stop.
hashtag
But they'll
misogyny.
all be back Monday.
Yeah, we'll all be.
And if you miss Roula and Ryan's Roses at 7, we have it again at 9, and you can also catch up on our podcast.
You can download anything, man. We have so much. I'm so proud of what Irvin's brought to the table.
Oh,
Irvin,
yeah.
Irvin does our digital.
Yeah, he's been great.
Our
Killing
YouTube
it.
channel has so much great stuff. Because people are like, I want to see what you guys do. If you go to YouTube, look up Roula and Ryan, look up KRB, you'll see tons of videos of us doing like rapid fire.
Yeah.
doing games. Behind
More
the scenes
than
stuff.
just the short clips on Insta. The full videos are on YouTube.
Yeah, because I think that's what happens. You see it on Instagram, you see the short one, they're like 40 seconds. And you can actually see the whole.
Whole thing.
Break,
It takes a
whole
long
thing.
time to
Reactions.
edit them. Yeah.
Yeah, he does a lot of hard work, and there's a lot of great stuff on there. So I always tell people, please check out our podcast. You'll have some fun with it. Come up next, speaking of podcasts and crazy calls and stuff we've had through the years, you said you checked the panic button.
Yeah.
We got a couple to play.
We got a couple. We got an office F-boy. We got somebody caught with their list of people they've hooked up with. It's a lot of mess.
All right. Well, we're here for the mess because we are a mess. It's the Roula and Ryan
true.
Show on 104.1 KRBE.
You've got a problem.
Please don't panic.
Hit Roula and Ryan's panic button.
Please give me the answer.
On KRBE.
Yes, give us the answer. It's the Roula and Ryan Show without Roula or Ryan. They're on spring break.
Doing that.
It's just
such a
myself,
dork.
Eric, Sam, Kevin, Ahmad's here. And you, the awesome listener that is like us, working during
Yeah,
spring
you're
break.
just hanging out with us.
I love it because the traffic is awesome.
Oh, yeah. I've noticed that, actually.
Especially like when I take 59 towards the Greenway Plaza area. It's always backed up because people are trying to get to go through the Galleria to 610. It's always backed up like a half a mile. There's nothing. Or at least right now. I say that right now. It's probably backed up.
Yeah.
Becca Parker's probably like, oh, there's a 25-minute wait. Sorry about that. But you went to the panic button and you found some good calls we can
Yes. Oh,
Play.
boy. Let's
and get
hear
your guys'
it.
opinion. I want to hear what Sam and Kevin, Ahmad, and myself. I want to hear these and see what you guys think.
All right,
Here
cool.
we go.
So I have this pretty major problem on my phone, and I don't know why I have it. I just do. I have this list of guys that I've been with in the past, and I kind of told a little fib, maybe bigger than a fib, to my current man that, I hadn't been with all those people. I haven't been with so many people, and now he's totally pissed. He's seen the list. He thinks I'm promiscuous. He's worried that I'm dating somebody else, cheating on him, and I mean, he couldn't be more angry from him. I'm like fighting for our relationship. And now, like, he's to the point where he's questioning even if our baby is his. It's ridiculous.
Oh,
He's
wow.
so angry that he just can't see through the woods anymore. And our relationship is falling apart.
All right, I have an opinion, but I want to let Sam go first. Sam, what would you say to her? I know she's freaking out,
That is
but being accused of cheating and the baby might not be his,
Right.
all because of a list.
That's really intense. I'm hoping after a couple days he'll cool down from it. It's not an excuse at all for him to act that way.
No way.
But I feel like sometimes people get so caught up in the sense of you were with somebody else before me. It's like a territorial kind of like mindset that it's like,
That's a narcissist, I think.
yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't go that extreme.
They think,
but
oh, you can only be with me.
I know,
Exactly.
but I think he
How could
just
you- how
maybe
dare you have a
got
life
so
yet?
caught up in that. But I feel terrible that she's going through that. Like, you can't control who you were before him, and
Yeah.
for
It would
her
suck, though.
for him to accuse you.
Sam, if you saw your husband had a list,
Yeah,
and maybe there's a girl on there you asked about before and said, did you ever sleep
her
with
name was
Be-
Rebecca.
We found out Rula hates that name. Sam hates that name, Rebecca. If you
Oh, cringe.
if you
No
heard,
kidding.
or you saw that list that said star next to Rebecca, I slept with her,
Oh my gosh.
and he told you he didn't.
I would see. That's just it. Yeah,
But you know why he would do that is because maybe he knows that you don't like her and you would think less of him.
But the question is that I would ask her too is, what is the reason for this list? Why would you do that? You're not in like high school where this is like a cool thing to brag about.
I bet it's your list. You just have it on your phone.
I'm not gonna lie. I wish I kept a list.
Yes.
Really?
I wish I kept the list.
I would not want that.
For what reason though?
Just for like peace
Like
of
a trophy?
mind. You know where it's like,
exactly.
It's a trophy, right?
Yeah, it's like a notch on a bed post.
It's like a notch on a bedpost, and you're just a line in a song.
Yeah.
Kevin, what do you think?
Fall Out Boy.
Is she
Thank
panicking?
you.
Is she okay? She is panicking because she thinks she's going to lose him. I think this is a great way to figure out what kind of guy he is. Now he's showing his colors. The jealousy is coming out.
And it's ugly.
And this is something from her past that she cannot change, and nor
Right.
can he. And if he can't get past this, then your freak out is valid and might be a sign that you should move on because he can't handle stupid stuff like that.
The part where he's accusing the baby of not being his, that is
That's
so...
Well, it's
Like-
easy to
That's-
find that out.
Yeah, but
that
that's
is-
really extreme.
That's extreme.
Unless
Yeah.
she put the dates...
Ooh.
Oh my
If it-
God.
The days,
The dates of
the
the
color
past,
shirt they were
well,
wearing.
Is it just a
Man.
list of names, or is it like things they did and stuff like that?
Yeah.
You know, maybe then
I mean, but do they, because someone else was saying...
you got the prize, dude. You won. You
Right.
had her.
Exactly.
They said it's not
Exactly.
because of the list, like the names on the list. It's the combination of lying. If she was just open about,
The omission.
of who I guess she slept with before. But I mean,
But men aren't ready for that. Men can say
They
that.
aren't.
Like if we each go, all right, I'll write my number down.
but
you write
why,
your number down and then
but
you
why
pass
do
it
you
over.
need to know that? Why is that something that needs to come up in a relationship?
For some reason, they all do
People
it.
care. People care about body count.
I know,
lot.
but I don't get why that's a thing.
I don't care either. I don't know. I don't
Because if
know.
you're like 24 and you say 200, I'm going
But
to
do
say
you know?
that's gross.
Do you know your wife's body count?
I never really.
you never really cared to ask.
I never-
Yeah, like
I mean, we've talked about past stuff, but I'm.
Yeah.
right, but you don't know that.
I worry more about like the guy she would date was really rich and had this great lifestyle. I don't. That's
four
stuff I
You're
worry
like,
about.
I don't care about body count. I just want to make sure he's a loser.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But then again, if you hear like there were 3 losers, then you're like, oh crap.
Yeah. So
That
what's,
means she's a type and I'm
what's
a loser?
our advice to her?
I think,
Is
like
there
you
any
said,
advice we
just
can
wait
give?
it out. Just
Yeah.
wait it out. And like Special K said, if he really like causes such commotion over something so small,
Have him calm down.
Calm down.
I mean, they have a
Yeah.
baby together.
That's
y'all.
what I'm saying. That's why I don't
Like-
think this should be
This guy's just
is in the
being-
past.
This guy annoys me.
He annoys you. Okay.
Yeah.
Just because he sounds immature
Well,
to accuse that. So
let's have somebody else annoy
Yeah.
you because there's another caller
Okay,
on the listener
throw another
line.
one at us.
Let's see.
My friend is dating a guy from my job, and according to like office gossip, he has like a pretty messed up dating history. For example, like before he dated my friend, he pretended to like someone else in my office just so that she would pay his unpaid child support. So I don't know how to tell my friend about this. I couldn't really warn her about him before because they met on Bumble, and she says that they have a good time together, but like whenever I ask where he took her out on a date or if he buys her any gifts, she gets really defensive. So I'm just worried that she's falling into the same trap as these other women. And I guess my question is, how do I warn my friend about this guy, especially when all I have to go on is office gossip?
do you have to warn them? Oof. Let them find out because it sounds like she'll find out on her own the hard way.
But
Because if you tell her, she's just going to blame you. What'd she say? She's defensive about it already?
she gets
Yeah.
defensive already, so it seems like she's like, I don't care what they say. I love him.
So that's why
Yeah,
you,
then
they don't say anything.
Figure it out on her own.
Yeah. that-
Dummy.
You know what? I know, but that's her friend.
Right.
But if your friend isn't going to listen, and then say you do tell
And
them,
then she doesn't believe you, and,
And then it
she's
happens,
like,
and then
you
she's-
want him. That's why you're saying this.
yeah, you can't win.
I mean, I had a friend who had a habit of picking the worst guys. Like one of them even tried to shoot her.
Oh my
And
gosh,
it took
come on.
like the third guy for me to be like, girl, it's you. Like, and I don't need this drama in my life. I'm going to leave you alone. But if
Yeah.
it's the first one, I would warn her, like, girl, this is like sketchy. They talking about he got somebody
But
paying
does that
for his
ruin-
child support.
Does that hurt your relationship with your friend? Because
Oh, yeah. I don't
Especially
talk
when
to
you're
her
in a
anymore.
relationship, you don't want someone coming out telling you like, "Hey,
He's not good for
your
you.
person's doing this," and everybody knows about it.
And that guy's then going to turn her against you somehow.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
you're
You know,
right.
he's gonna know.
Yeah.
So
She knows information about me. I'm going to poison the well. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I know it's your friend. It's weird. Like, she like flirts with me a lot. Like, she'll
She
touch
likes
my arm and
my
she'll.
cock.
Yeah. Because he does sound like a manipulator.
Yeah, if you're having somebody pay your child support,
Yeah, that's
first of all, you're
insane.
That's weird.
freaking loser.
That's weird.
crazy. That's like Tinder swindler level. Like,
Oh,
I forgot about that show.
Yeah.
When was that show? Was that 2 years
That
ago?
was like 2 years ago,
I
I
think
feel
so.
like. And he's still out doing it, apparently.
I remember Sam.
Because I
and
think he did like
Brian-
a little bit of jail time, and that was it.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, so I would. What would you guys tell her then?
Molly, you in danger, girl.
I say just keep. I'm like Kevin.
I don't
You
know.
dummy.
You dummy.
Yeah, it's stupid.
I don't,
You wanted it this way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
But
I
they
think
met on Bumble. It's not like she knew, you know?
yeah. But if she's being defensive, didn't she say at the end? Is there a way to rewind to that part?
Yeah, she was like, yeah.
I thought she said that she was being defensive when.
When she asked about like dates and stuff.
Yeah, I want to hear that part again.
Let me see. Let's see.
You can just pick a part there and just hit it.
Let's see.
I don't know how to tell my friend about this. I couldn't really warn her about him before because they met on Bumble. And she says that they have a good time together, but like whenever I ask where he took her out on a date or if he buys her any gifts, she gets really defensive. So I'm just worried that she's falling into the same trap as these other women. And I guess my question is, how do I warn my friend about this guy, especially when all I have to go on is office gossip?
Yeah.
I'm changing my mind. Just tell her, hey, I love you. You're my
Yeah.
friend. Here's the office gossip. Here's what's going on. I don't know if it's true or not. I just want to protect you. I love you. You're my friend. Here's the information.
And
Take
then
it
the friend
or leave
can
it.
decide, what
And
she
let
wants
her-
to do with
that
it.
way you
That's true.
told your piece, and
Right.
you're saying, I don't know if it's true.
Because then
I
if
just
the
want-
friend did find out that the other friend knew all this drama,
She's
then
like,
it's
"Why
like,
you ain't
didn't
tell
tell me.
me?"
Yes,
So I'm
changing my-
yes.
I'm
okay.
changing-
I like your answer, Eric.
I think that works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Kevin, what do you think?
Oh,
I was like, stay out of it.
no. I mean, he ain't gonna stab her, so I guess. she'll
Yeah,
figure
true.
it out.
It could be worse.
Yeah, it could be worse.
It could
You
be
don't know
worse.
him,
That's
though.
sad
We're
to
getting-
say.
Once a guy uses a girl to pay his child support, that is the biggest loser of all
is-
time.
That is
Yeah.
crazy.
That's messy.
That is
Why would
crazy.
you want to be in that mess anyways? I'd get out.
Yep. Don't stay
Or
with
just,
that.
yeah. Friends
I know we're going to talk about
Dong
the
Mathias.
big reunion that happened last
true.
night. That well, we'll just say JT had his big reunion with NSYNC. We'll play the audio of that song.
Yep.
Also, I want to talk about how many 77% of adults think you should be able to order off the kids menu. I want to know if you guys have ever ordered off the kids menu because I think the kids menu sucks.
What?
Like, that food, the hamburgers,
up, chicken fingers?
That's the same
Hold up.
hamburger.
Hold
I'm
up.
getting.
Stop.
We're going to definitely discuss that.
Yeah.
And we also have a family 4-pack to the Houston's Children's Museum. We'll give you all the details next. It's the Roula and Ryan Show.
I am proud to introduce
Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
KRBE.
It's the Roula and Ryan Show, and wow, JT did it last night. He got together with NSYNC, and they performed a new song that, Kevin, you said this could be out?
It is going to be on his new album. They, you know what? Also, last night they performed "Bye Bye Bye" as well as this new song.
Gosh,
crowd
the new song, real quick, is called Paradise.
And the crowd went nuts. If you go on Instagram or TikTok, social media, you'll see it. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I liked watching. JT was out there, had this cool grin on his face, and then all of a sudden the curtain opens, and then everyone comes on out. And then they did is this song going to be an acoustic song, or is it just because?
It sounds acoustic the way they did it, but I'm sure it's a little more produced once you
I'm
hear it on the album,
sure
which
it
comes out tomorrow, and you can
Everything
Now,
I
remember,
thought it was.
This is from a phone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I always
so that
think-
should be out tomorrow.
When I see JT and them, I'm always thinking JC's like, that was my job. I was the one. I was the chosen one. Because wasn't he supposed to be the
Oh, he
star?
was supposed to be the...
Really?
Really?
That's what I always
don't-
read.
AC Chazé.
Yeah.
No,
He
I
was
knew
the
that.
cute one.
Yeah, he had it all.
Yes.
I just know him from America's Best Dance Crew on
Right.
MTV. That's the only thing I know him from.
Dang. Well, he was in NSYNC too.
Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile, JT's doing movies and
Yes. In other pop news, J-Lo canceled 7 concerts, including Houston.
we're supposed to be the last stop too.
Yes. Beyonce named Act 2 just recently.
Cowboy Carter.
Yes, and folks think that the Act 3 will be a rock album.
Yes, I believe
Now,
it.
you talk about that album with Beyonce because there's one where she's like naked, pretty much.
Mhm.
The
Texas
cover.
Hold'em,
Yeah.
the cover for it.
And
Right.
and Roula always gets mad like she doesn't need to do that, but I'm like,
She
I had
wants
3 kids.
to.
Yeah.
It's
Why not?
Yeah.
And she had twins.
Right.
Like, yeah.
Her body looks incredible, and
Yeah.
she's like, I'm not going to
I'm
be young
powerful.
forever.
Believe
Might
me.
as well.
Uh-huh.
And
And
no one's
she-
going to
she-
make her do it. No one's going to make, say, fiance, you need to do this. No.
Right. Her diet is insane. I would show off my body if I had to eat apples and lettuce all day, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That does not sound fun.
At all.
Zayn Malik, he has a new album coming out, and Dua Lipa, lots of new music coming out within the next 2 months.
That'd be cool. I like Dua Lipa. Was it Dua Lipa, the interview that you didn't think was going to be anything?
Oh, yeah.
Before she had any hits.
Right? Was that?
Before she had any hits.
Don't let Kev pick hits.
No, well, I don't even think I heard the song. She may have had one song out, and it was when, dance music was really hopping several years ago. And Kevin Quinn and I were in Vegas interviewing a ton of celebrities. They brought her through. We were like, well, she's just a one-hit wonder dance diva.
No.
Didn't record it. She was
Look at her
very
now.
nice. I remember
Failed.
everything she said to us, but we didn't record
It's
it.
Sam's
Oh my
doppelganger.
gosh.
Yes.
Oh, I could see it.
Well,
I
she's
don't
twice
think so.
Sam's height, though.
Yeah.
Sam, you need to do the choreo that she did at the Grammys.
And have an accent.
Yeah, right. I can't dance like her.
No. We've
Not
seen
it.
our dances. We've seen the dances.
I give zero effort. Zero effort. It's like,
just gotta try.
What proof that Sam is a dude?
Here we go.
She does that whole, just keeps her elbows
Yeah,
in.
Yeah.
back
keep
and
the
forth.
elbows in. It's like that movie, Hitch.
Yeah, Kevin James.
Yes, you got to keep it together.
Hey, I was talking about this earlier. I teased it. A new poll found the average American spends over $2,500 a year on restaurant food. That's $200 a month we're spending when you go out to eat a month.
I
That's
could believe
so
it.
much.
Yeah, I could believe it.
I don't eat out a lot, so
No?
no. I try never to
I
eat out
love-
because I don't want to spend the money.
I love going out, but you're right. It does.
It's so
gets
expensive. It's
pricey.
No, yeah, no.
I love, for my date night, I love Korean barbecue or hot pot. That's easily like $35 per person.
I've never done the hot pot.
You've never
No,
done the
I've never done hot pot either.
I love the hot pot. I think you'll like it more than Korean barbecue.
Really? I love
You like Korean barbecue?
Yeah, that's good.
Hot pot. There's a place where you can do both. We'll have to go.
And can
as
you
a-
explain
a show.
hot
that-
pot to
'cause it's
someone
a
that
big-
doesn't know what that is?
Does it
hot?
smell when you go in there? Does it smell like so much like the-
seasoning and
Yeah.
all that? Yeah. So hot pot is basically like a pot of boiling broth with all these good seasonings and flavors, and they give you really thin slices of meat. So when you stick it in there, it boils within like 30 seconds.
So you have to cook your own food.
So
Yes.
you're just boiling meat?
So I'm paying
Well,
extra
when
to
you
cook
say
my
it
food.
like that.
Yeah, that's why I'm
But
like,
it's so good.
And how do you do you
Okay.
use a stick?
You use your chopsticks.
What if it falls off
I'm
in
not-
there?
The
I'm trying
whole
to
gotta
purpose
fish
of
it
me
out,
and then
going
you scoop
out
it up.
is for someone else to cook it. I'm not trying to cook it. You know what I'm saying?
It's
you
a
ever-
fun little date night.
In the 90s, there's a place that used to make you cook your own steaks. You pick the steaks out, and then these guys would sit around or stand around this big grill, and they would cook. I'm like, why the hell would I pay?
That
extra-
sounds
Pay
ridiculous.
twice as much for a
Yeah,
steak
no.
at a restaurant
No.
that I could cook at home, and then have to stare at other dudes. And
Well,
cook.
they have the Mongolian barbecue right there in Bunker Hill. You do the same thing.
Well, that one,
Genghis.
but you don't cook it.
Oh, I love
No,
it.
the guy
You
with the
don't
rulers.
cook it. The rulers, he
You
cook
put
it.
your raw, but you do put your raw meats up in there, and they put
At
it on
least you
the
feel
grill.
like that's fresh then.
You do. Oh, yeah.
Well, part of this survey, though, asked, and 77% of Americans think adults should be able to order off the kids' menu.
I didn't know you were not allowed to.
21% have tried it.
They say
and
like
a third,
17 or 12 and under.
Yeah, a third have been rejected.
Yeah.
Y'all order
Yeah.
off the kids' menu?
But the hamburger is not that good.
Yeah, I'm with
What
Eric.
makes
Adult?
it different? What makes it different?
It's thinner. It's like
It's not good.
to me,
But
I
it's
feel like it's the
smaller
meat they
portion.
have that's like
Like they just
They left
like
it.
heat it up in a
yeah.
microwave or something.
if you order a well done steak at a nice restaurant, I figure that steak that they're giving you is probably the piece of meat that they didn't.
Yeah,
care
the
about.
end cap.
Oh my
Yeah.
Yeah.
gosh.
They're like, this person obviously doesn't respect how to eat meat.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna
What?
butterfly it. Well done. If you do that, why are you even
You're
eating a
such
steak?
Okay,
steak
so
snob.
here's the thing.
Definitely, it should be medium
Sometimes,
Snake
sometimes
stuff.
you can't find anything on the menu that you really like, or you're hungover and you just need some chicken fingers.
Yes, that greasiness.
Yes, and that's when the kids menu comes in clutch.
Well, why do they not let? You should be able to order it.
I think you should absolutely. I don't eat a lot, and so I always have to take over leftovers, like take home
I mean, you
leftovers.
say you don't eat a lot. You don't eat a lot of food at one time. You eat.
Yes. Oh yeah, I
don't-
eat.
I don't
Oh,
feel-
sorry, I eat a lot of food, but at one sitting, I'm not eating a full meal. I'll maybe like eat half of it, and then I make either my husband eat it, and I don't make
So
it.
does he?
I don't force
He
him
eats his
to.
meal and
But
then
yes,
eats other.
absolutely, because he's like, yeah, I'm hungry, I'll eat that. But if I could do the children's like portion, then I wouldn't have to worry about taking home leftovers, because then I don't eat leftovers. I don't like
I
leftovers.
just feel like the children's portion, the food's not as.
I think
it's not
it'd be
the same
okay.
quality, Eric. Like, I feel like
Yeah.
you were talking about the burger. I feel like the children's burger, they throw in the microwave. The adults, they'll throw on the grill. Like, I swear.
That's how I
and-
feel.
yeah,
when you
like,
look at it, I'm like, yeah, because the kid doesn't care.
a kid does not care. They
That's
care about
funny.
the tic-tac-toe on the menu more than the
Yeah, they want that
burger.
little maze they can
Yeah.
go around and
Yeah.
I
stuff.
do love that. I can't wait to do that with Santiago. I'm like, I'm ready.
You want it for you.
Or why don't
Yeah,
you just
exactly.
order a
A what?
grown-up chicken sandwich and then you just split it with your mate?
Yeah.
Because Mark eats more than just half a sandwich.
Yeah.
Like he would eat his whole meal and then mine. Like if we get a burger someplace, the burgers normally are massive.
Well, he's
So
30.
then
He's 30 years old. Tell him be careful.
I cut it in half
10
and
years
then
from now,
he'll
you
eat it.
got to slow that down.
I think he'll be okay. He's gonna have a 1-year-old to be chasing soon. Like he cannot wait until Santiago's like
those-
running.
Yeah, that's some exercise.
gonna
If you get a
Running.
chance, there's a comedian, Ricky Gervais.
Yeah.
He had a show out. I can't remember which one it was, but he was with his nephew or something, and he wasn't very hungry. He wanted to order the kids menu. It's a funny video. And
I've
it's like
seen this.
with beans
Yeah.
and toast and
Yeah.
stuff. And the lady's like, that's only for kids. He's like, okay. Well, then my son here or whatever it was,
Yeah.
he'll take two kids breakfasts.
Oh yeah.
She's like, I know what you're trying to do. So no, he's hungry. I don't want anything. I'll just take water. And then she's just staring at him while the food's there. And he goes, screw it. He takes the toast,
Yeah.
just wipes up the
Grabs
beans
it with his hand and
stuffs
shoves it in his
mouth.
face.
He's like, and it's just funny
She
because
just eyes him down like, you piece of crap.
Maybe there should be more restaurants with senior menus. And that would be like smaller portions.
Yeah, do they have a senior menu? Is there anything like that?
I feel like IHOP has that, right?
Because if you're older, you don't eat that
yeah,
much.
but does that
No,
just
you
mean you're
don't.
giving discounted prices? Like you're getting like 10%
guess
off? Are they
senior
going to give you a
discounts.
smaller portion?
I think smaller portion
what the
because
thing
seniors
is.
can't eat as much. They don't.
Maybe that's why I'm eating
I feel
so
like
tiny.
IHOP has that,
'Cause
like
I'm
a
a senior
55
now.
plus. Yeah, you are.
I don't know. I don't know. That's why
someone calls me
artificial means.
Eric, you're a meat snob.
Yes,
Everyone-
100%.
Meat and bourbon
I'm
snob.
sorry.
Me and bourbon snob.
If you order your steak well done, butterflied, you should not be allowed to even eat meat.
One time I
Oh
went
my
out to
gosh.
one
That is
time
stupid.
I went
You
out
just
to a Mexican restaurant
shoes, leather.
with Eric, and he brought his own bourbon in his boot.
What?
Yes, he brought his own bourbon because the restaurant had a ton of bourbons. I saw it,
But not up
the
to
one that he
Eric's.
wanted.
Oh, you bougie,
Standards.
bougie man.
He
Yeah.
took
That was
ice.
last Friday.
He took ice from my
LTM.
cup.
Yeah.
I'm not dumping it.
No, they're a
I'm
great
getting-
place.
We're
I
getting Eric in trouble.
Took that ice from my cup, put it in his cup. So he even watered it down. I was
Wow.
like, I can understand if you're going to go neat, but
Wow.
you watered down some good bourbon,
No,
and then it
this
was.
is like Buffalo Trace. I mean, this is
And that-
everyday sipper.
So why didn't you think
Oh
the
my
restaurant had
gosh.
it there?
They
I
probably
love
Well, I was going to
did.
have it in my boot just to have for the rodeo.
Oh, I can't. No, I can't be a
Wait,
part of this
so-
conversation.
At the table,
This
you
gets
pulled
scandalous.
bourbon out of your boot.
Yeah.
Yes, and brought it up to the table.
And the guy goes, "Oh, do you want more? What is that?
Ice,
Like,
yeah, iced tea.
I step like, yeah.
Oh,
He's about to pour
my
iced tea on top of the
gosh.
bourbon. He's
I
like, no,
wish
no, no,
he
no, no.
did. I wish he did. Okay, real quick before we
Can't
get to
take it
Roula
anywhere.
and Ryan's Roses because we can't take Eric anywhere. We
Nope.
have a family 4-pack to
Oh,
the
yeah.
Houston
Oh,
Children's
yes.
Museum because it's spring break. 713-390-KRBE. We'll make it super simple. Caller 5.
Oh, look at that.
4-pack of tickets to Houston Children's Museum, and then after we get that winner, we'll let you know. But we have Roula and Ryan's Roses, so we will get
Roses.
that next with Vanessa and Tony. What happened? It's the Roula and Ryan Show.